Hello everyone, I welcome you to this mini series Cat Question a Day, Keep the Stress Away. Right, so we'll discuss one question today from odd sentence out parajumbles. Okay, I'll show you how to eliminate options and arrive at the right answer. Before that, let's talk about the CAT D-Day activities. So we have a lot planned for you on November 28th. We will come up with a detailed analysis and score calculator for you. A score calculator, okay? So you will probably be able to know what your percentile is going to be. For slot 1, we'll meet you at 1 p.m. Srinivas sir will discuss with you about the exam, how it was, and yes, we'll talk about, yes, what your score possibly can be. In slot 2, GB sir and Saral sir will see you at 5 p.m. And for slot 3, you will meet Vikas sir and Pranav sir at 8 p.m. So do join us. Now, odd sentence out parajumbles, I'm sure by now you know the concepts, you know how to eliminate, right? So I'm straight away going to throw a question at you. Please pause your screens, attempt it, try to figure out which is the odd sentence out, then I'll tell you the answer and explain you the rationale behind it. Okay? Right, this is the question. Pause your screen and attempt. Okay, I hope you have figured out the correct answer. Right. So, in the exam also you have to type in that odd sentence out. Okay, I hope you remember that. Also, there is no negative marking. Again, I hope you remember that. So let's see how we were supposed to eliminate in this one. I always tell you that for odd sentence out questions, try to form one or two mandatory pairs and then just keep them aside. Out of the one or two remaining sentences, if let's say two sentences remain, then you can figure out that out of these two sentences, which one is the odd sentence out. Basically, you again have to eliminate that one sentence that looks like it belongs to the paragraph. The one that you're left with is your answer. So let me explain this. Let me show this through this question if you've not understood it. Okay. So if you notice something, Caging Skies has been italicized. Probably it's the name of a book. How did I guess that? Fiction, fiction. So probably it's the name of a book. It makes probably refers to Caging Skies. Then ultimately it is the kind of story maybe will come for Caging Skies. Okay, maybe it will come later after 3. Maybe. Okay, but let's see. So this looks like a very general sentence. So whenever I've done this question with students earlier, they think that one is the odd sentence out. But when you attempt an odd sentence out question, I've always told you to take care of these three things: theme, tone, and scope. Yes? So what exactly is being discussed and what is the range, what is the scope of what is being discussed? That matters. We are talking about crimes, their representation in fiction. Then we also say such horrific crimes. It makes us desire a future in which such horrific crimes can only be filed under fiction. Okay, so what makes us desire? Probably the book, right? Then when we talk about crimes, see, virtue, a good deed, vice, a bad deed. So a crime is a bad deed. So maybe it is related after all. Maybe it is not the odd sentence out. Okay, the thing is, yes, one is related to 5. How? It says if virtue needs no explanations, no reasons whatsoever. If you do a good deed, there doesn't have to be a reason behind doing something good. Vice has none. Vice has no reason. Okay, for a bad deed, you can never explain away a bad deed. You can't give reasons for doing something bad. So virtue needs no explanations. Vice has no explanations. That's what this sentence says. There are crimes beyond the reach of reasons, beyond the reach of explanations. You can't explain some crimes, you can't explain them away. And that is why they are also beyond the reach of fiction. A fictional author cannot write about them. Okay, they are such gruesome crimes, perhaps. So actually 1 and 5 belong together. 1 is not the odd sentence out in this. Okay. Caging Skies succeeds to the extent any fiction can any fiction can succeed in taking on such impossible tasks. What impossible tasks? Talking about crimes beyond the reach of fiction. Seems like an impossible task for a fictional book to do, but it succeeds. So anyway, 3 could not be the odd sentence out because this book is what is being discussed in this paragraph. So I'm sure that 3 is the one that you would have eliminated very easily. Okay. it makes us desire a future in which such horrific crimes, because we have been talking about crimes, right? This makes a lot of sense, okay, after 3. It makes us desire a future in which such horrific crimes can only be filed under fiction. So actually, if I had to make a sequence, although that's not required in an odd sentence out question, it would be 1, 5, 3, 2. The odd sentence out here is 4. Why 4? Now you must be thinking. See, I am going by the long approach here because I'm explaining everything to you. In the exam, you would decide quickly that 3 belongs to the paragraph. We are talking about crimes, so perhaps 5 and 2 also belong to the paragraph. The decision is between 1 and 4. 1 talks about a bad deed. Okay, so a crime is a bad deed. But 4 goes on another tangent altogether, saying ultimately it is the kind of story where the reader is required to be present and absent at the same time. Why? Why is the reader required to be present and absent at the same time? And how do I relate that to crime? I can't. So 4 is the odd sentence out, doesn't match with the discussion of crimes in our paragraph. I hope this is clear to you. If you have any queries, you can post in the comment section. Okay, I'll answer. And yes, this is it from my side in this mini series, Cat Question a Day. Keep the stress away. All the best to you. Bye.